UFC Abu Dhabi just went down, and in this video, I'll go over the main card and some of the early prelims and prelims. Cool. Starting with right at the bottom, Muhammad Yahya versus Stephen Ewan. Yes, that is how you pronounce the name. Crazy fight. Round one, Yahya got dropped 5 times. That was crazy. Easily a 10-7 round, in my opinion. In between rounds, Herzog told Yahya he needs to show him something or he's going to stop the fight. Very simple. So round 2 starts. Yahya drops Nguyen with a 1-2, I believe. Nguyen recovers and he really starts landing that backhand on Yahya again. And by the end of the round, his eye was destroyed. It was disgusting. I loved it. Like, it was the size of an 8-ball on the size of your head. And I'm not talking about drugs, kids, all right? Rugs. I'm not talking about rugs. Calm down. Absolutely horrifying. I loved it. What a freaking fight. Well done, lads. That was amazing. Right, let's move on. All the way up to, and let's just quickly say, Ibo Aslan versus Billy Elakana. Boring fight. We're not even going to go into that. Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ricci. All right, Tabitha Ricci won with an elbow to the eye. Crazy. Does that count as an eye poke? Tell me down there. Let's keep going. David Grant versus Damon Blackshear. Cool fight. This was a good fight. This was a battle of the Unk versus the Young Buck, as we've been seeing quite a bit recently. And Davy Grant, dangerous Davy Grant from the UK, yup, England, you know what I'm saying? Round 1 was on Blackshear for sure. It was just he had the grappling edge, obviously. I think like a lot of people thought he would have come in with the grappling edge anyway. Rounds 2, round 3, all Davy Grant. His sprawls were on point. His combinations were great. The body shots he was ripping on him were just, they just sounded disgusting. And he wouldn't just rip one. He'd rip 2 body shots and then go upstairs and then throw the head kick behind it. It was just beautiful combinations from David Grant. Definitely showed the vet skills in there. And it was banging. And I'll be honest though, I feel like Blackshear kind of just gave up. I'm not sure why, because he did really well during the first round and he was landing too, but just not in combination. That was kind of the story, of the whole card up until this point. Too many fights where guys just throw in one-shot combos and I don't get why. Like, for example, let's go back down to Ibo Aslan and Billy Elakana. Just one shot, one, and then another one throws one, and the other guy throws one. Other guy it was just boring. And it didn't make sense. And then at the end of the Ibo Aslan fight, Ibo Aslan's all shrugging. He's like, he's confused on why he didn't win. It was quite obvious why he didn't win. You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. Do better. It's that simple. But yeah, as I was saying, in terms of David Grant and Damon Blackshear, Damon Blackshear just wasn't showing anything. And it's just strange to me because a lot of times in this card, I'm seeing people were gassing. And it's not like they were in Salt Lake City where the altitude is extremely high. They were in, not Abu Dhabi. What's the other one? No, Abu Dhabi. No, they were in Abu Dhabi. Sorry, don't listen to me. They were in Abu Dhabi. It's like sea level. They're not in the mountains. So I didn't quite understand why a lot of guys were gassing. And I don't know if this was just, maybe Damon Blackshear just doesn't have the best tank in the world. But after that first round, he was kind of just done. Like, he just kind of gave up. But yeah, listen, you're all professional fighters. Get it on the line. Do you know what I'm saying? Prep for these locations, because I'm just not understanding why so many guys were just tanked. Even Rob Whittaker, we'll get to that in a bit, but he was tanked as well. It was crazy to me. It was really weird to see. But anyways, big up David Grant. Yup, England. Love that. Moving on. Let's go. Muslim Salikov versus Carlos Lil. Jesus Christ. Salikov just folded Lil with a clean parry counter into an overhand right. It was nice. And I'll be honest, I didn't think Muslim Salikov had that sort of prowess in him where you could just pull back, hit the counter, and then throw it. It was beautiful to see, I'll be honest. Magnificent shot. And again, just completely folded Lil with that first shot. It was one of the first shots he really threw. Total strikes, 3 of 9. That's crazy. No, okay, let's not be fair now. Lil, he had 5 of 9. What really can I say? But crazy. 15 first-round finishes for Salikov is mad. He also called out Wonder Boy, and I'll be honest, that sounds like a really super good fight. Really super good. Great English, but that sounds like a great fight. It sounds like a brilliant fight, and I'll be honest, I'm sold. Make it. Let's get it done. I like it. He's got power. Wonder Boy's got obviously just pure skill. I want to see it. Let's go. Right. Moving on. Bryce Mitchell. Or, no, sorry. Bryce NURMAGOMEDOV is his new name. Now, I said Bryce would win, but I thought he'd win with the hands, and boy, was I wrong. Bryce Mitchell's, as I just said, his new name is now Bryce NURMAGOMEDOV. Said has now been disowned by Khabib. These are all things that I've heard in, through the grapevine. I'm quite plugged in like that. He can never show his face in Dagestan again, apparently. Nah, but good fight. Honestly, after round 1, in the corner of Bryce, his team shaved his mustache off. And then that was it. That's all the power he needed to defeat NURMAGOMEDOV. That and obviously the power of the Lord, of course, obviously. And all I'm saying now, boys, the only thing I have to say now, Mandem, is the 135 title run starts now. It starts now. Bryce is coming for Pantoja. Don't care what anyone says. I love me some Bryce Mitchell. He's coming, boys. He's coming. With the power of Christ. The crusade starts now. Right, moving on. Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. Why'd I do this every time? Why'd I do this to myself? The heartbreak. My heart is broken. I knew this would happen. And I still chose him to win. Sad. Great work by Bogdan, though. Honestly, he chose to stay more patient and to wait until Nikita lunged in with an attack. And that's when he just went. He just went for it. And yeah, that's what he did. That's exactly what Nikita did. He lunged in. Bogdan threw that shot. That's all she wrote. Crazy first round KO. It was beautiful. It might be time for Nikita to hang it up. I'm not one of those guys that calls for people to retire and whatnot. Although I'm doing it twice this video. I'll get to the other one in a little bit. But yeah, I think it's time Nikita hangs it up. Like, I don't think he's going to have much to give against these young, hungry guys anymore, man. The chin is gone. Because it's either he finishes guys or he gets finished. And that's exactly what the story of this one was. So, yeah, sad to see because I absolutely love Nikita Krylov, but it is time. And it's sad to see these guys keep losing and getting chinned. It's not good for their health, is it? So we should just, come on, Nikita. Moving on, Asu Amabaya versus Jose Ochoa. Now, cheating galore. Black men never cheat, but Asu Almabayev does. It's a fact. Almabayev was almost finished at one point, and he cheated his way out of a lot of little positions. Toes in the vents when he was on bottom. Grabbing the cage when he was on a double leg. Grabbing the gloves when man was trying to get out of a single, like things like this. It was just like, what? And not a single point taken. Not one. Not one single point taken. And I'm not here for it. It's annoying. And you know it's bullshit because I even chose him to win. But like, it's just jarring that these silly little things keep happening. And I'll be honest, it's absolute cowardice. It was a good back and forth fight. I really did enjoy it. Like at times, like it was great. Like, but the cheating, we gotta start being harsher with the cheating. Grabbing a fence when you're trying to take someone down or where someone's trying to take you down for whatever reason should be a point taken away. Okay, toes in the fence once I understand can be an accident. Do you know what I'm saying? But twice, 3 times, hands in the fence. Take a point, ref. Take a point. Moving on. Sharon Magomedov versus Marc-Andre Barriault. This was a very fun, boys. This was a fun one. This was a very, very, very fun fight. It was mostly one-way traffic for the first half of the fight, I'll be honest. First round was all Sharon Magomedov with those crazy low kicks and the low kick counters. Oh, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Because my guy would throw, he'd miss, and Sharon would just slide out ever so slightly, just get out of range and then throw back forward again. And it was beautiful. Second round, Shara started putting it on him even more. Like to a point where Shara defo got overconfident and kind of threw a bit of caution to the wind and just, it just landed him in a horrid situation. And he got his nose splattered to the back of his head. I'll be honest, that was a crazy shot. It was a crazy shot. And big up the Canadian, man, because I did give you a little bit of shtick before you got into this fight. But I can't lie, you showed heart and you went for it. He really tried to finish this fight. But, this is what's annoying. Mark could have finished the fight after he splattered his nose Shara was retreating. He was like, I need to take a second. I need to recompose myself. And Marc-Andre had him in his sights. He had him right there, dead to rights. But instead of actually throwing hands to finish it, he just let Nurmagomedov just recover because he clinched him. Why would you clinch him? If you watched any of his fights before the UFC, you can see, bro, this guy used to clinch all the time. When his strikes weren't working, go for the clinch and try to throw inside with using the clinch. But so why Marc-Andre Barrett thought that would be a good... I understand, cool. He's thinking, I want to rub on his face. I want to get his nose. I want to really get in there. I want to push elbows and forearms right up against it. Really make it sick for him. But brother, you've got him like pushing back. He was rocked. He was hurt. His nose was splattered halfway to China. Mate, just throw the hands. Throw your hands. Worst case, shoot, pull out, and then throw. Go for the clinch. Rub the wrist all over his face and get out and throw. It just made sense, but I don't know why he didn't. But could have finished the fight. Instead, he ended up losing. But doesn't really matter. Great fight anyway. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. Absolutely crazy moment. And yeah, I feel like I said before, I feel like he could have finished it. But yeah, clear win for Shara. Moving on. Nice. Now let's go. Jan versus McGee. Now I've got a few things to say about this. This was vintage Jan. I'll be honest, vintage Jan performance. He took off the first round, then came on strong in the next two rounds. Round 2 was great. It was a clear win by Jan. Great boxing on display as usual. But round 3, I understand just wanting to win the fight, right? But can we not spend 2 minutes of the last round just trying to hold a guy against the fence? It's annoying. Like, Jan showed he can clearly take him down anytime he wants. Like with his trips, with his drags, you could have taken him down because he did. He literally took him down. After the ref told him, yo, come on, I need to see some movement, some action. Took Jan another 30 seconds, bang, took him down. Job done. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, so advance the position and let's get some damage going, not just kneeing the thigh over and over whilst Marcus McGee's just bent over. It was just weird. Still a good fight, so I can't complain much. And it was great to see vintage Jan back, but it just wasn't. Yeah, it was just a bit. It was a bit safe. It was a bit safe, and I feel like this is why Jan will never get the belt back. It's too safe. That's why Aljo is willing to put himself into bad positions because he's got the grappling edge. He's striking in all that, but he's got the grappling edge. So he's willing to put himself into bad places, bad spots to get that win, to get a scramble, be able to sync something up. That's the issue. But Jan just isn't. And if you're going up against a pure striker like Marcus McGee, who's not known for his wrestling or jiu-jitsu prowess, risk it a bit more. Risk it. I understand he's got power coming back. Bro, take him. You can clearly take him down. He can't get out of you holding his back. Standing. That's one of the easiest things to get out of. They teach that straight away. I know how to do that, for fuck's sake. Just, come on, let's just push the boat a little more. Just a little more, Jan, all right? But yeah, like I said, I can't complain too much because it was a great fight, all right? Cool. To the main event. Rob versus Derrida. Right. It was a good fight. It was a sloppy fight post round 1, but it was a good fight. I see a lot of people saying Whittaker got robbed. That's a bar, by the way. That is a bar. Whittaker got robbed. He didn't. He just didn't, bro. I'm sorry, but he actually didn't. And we're going to look at it from all the stats here, right? From a stat point of view. Sometimes, listen, I understand the stats don't point out the full picture, but let's just have a quick look, right? Right. Total strikes, and this is landed 69 of 169. 100 total strikes more. Significant strikes, 69, 62. Okay, I understand 69 is on the side of Rob, but the difference between the two numbers isn't very great. So it's not really going to change much. It's basically more or less even. Strikes to the head, 66, 43. Rob was headhunting a lot. Strikes to the body, 3, 19. Now that number, I don't really trust, right? And the reason why I don't really trust that is because every time Derrida had a clinch, which was very often in the fight, he would just dig into the body with knees or with punches. He would just stand there, go dunk, bang, 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 and just throw those punches. He wasn't kneeing to the thigh. He was trying to knee him in the gut, or he was trying to punch him in the gut. That is what he was doing. That was his go-to. So that number right here, the 19, probably not true. Legs 0 for both. No one kicked each other's legs. Not a smart thing to do. Derrida is he's from the Netherlands. They got great kickboxing over there. What's he doing? Who knows? But Rob, yeah, I don't know why he's not throwing kicks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to get too much into that. And then we got control time. Rob, 36 seconds of control time. 36 seconds. Reina Derrida, 9 minutes and 6 seconds of control. I'm sorry, Rob didn't win this fight. He got a good moment where he was able to drop Reina once. He landed some good, like, first round. Rob won that 100%. Good jabs. It was very strong. But it just, once Reina started getting his jab going, the whole thing changed. But, yeah. So, yeah, obviously, clearly, the stats are very lopsided on the side of Reina Derrida. So I feel like he won. But it was a close fight, very sloppy. The sloppy striking from Derrida was truly a sight to see, though. He makes Drickers look like bloody Anderson Silva. Like, I was honestly like, and the way he reacts to getting like struck, to strikes is absolutely wild. I've never seen like a professional fighter react to getting hit like that. I've only ever seen people who are like new to combat sports, like complete newbies who are like going to their first ever sparring session. Like, I've only ever seen people like that react to punches and shots like that because they're not used to it. It's like he's just not used to being touched, which is weird because if you spar, you get used to that. So it wasn't great optically. It was a bit weird. But yeah, that's just Reina Derrida for you, ain't it, lads? That's that Dutch striking. Yeah. Right. Now, something that is actually a little bit close to home. Robert Whittaker is one of my favorite fighters, right? Ever. Truly, he's one of my favorite fighters ever. And fun fact, he was actually my first ever fighter that I watched. But he's clearly lost a step. Clearly. His gas wasn't there. The fight IQ wasn't there. His corner team were just terrible. Like, his main coach was just telling him the same thing every time. You need to move more. I can see that you need to move more. Yes. If you move more, you will go to... He's done. He is done. He's finished. You must move more. Like, it was just like, bruh, can we get some like actual corner advice, please? Like some, hey, dip your head off to the right. Or, oh no, he's clipping you every time you step forward. Cut feint and then move to the left. Something. Give me something. Like, but it was just move more every time. It was just hard. It's hard to watch, man. And honestly, I can't watch Rob do a Tony Ferguson. I can't, man. I can't see Bobby Knuckles go down like that, man. L after L after L. It's too much for my heart to take. Big man ting, boys. I can't take it. So I think he should have one more, and I think he should hang it up. I do. Like, and maybe against Strickland. That would be a good fight. Them two haven't fought yet. That would be great. So maybe he should go against Strickland, but he's had the belt. He's had a long career. He's made millions. Just, mate, it's time. Just pack it in. Go do your thing. Get out of here. Because I just don't think he's got any more left. Really, really left. And I love Rob. I think Rob is brilliant. I think he's a sick fighter. I think he's one of my favorites. But can't see it. I can't see him do a Tony Fergs, man. I can't see him do a T Fergs. It'll be too much for my little heart to deal with. But yeah, all in all, good card. It was very hot and cold in terms of performance. One fight would be amazing, and then the next would be kind of slow. Yeah, and it was kind of like that hot and cold. But we had some really great performances, some great back and forth fights, and yeah, I can't lie. I feel like some of those performances really made up for the slow moments. But yeah, honestly, I give this card a solid 6.5 out of 10. That might seem low, but I'm very harsh when it comes to scoring. So 6.5 out of 10. I think that's really good, really respectable. Good card. Mantem, we are slowly growing. We are slowly growing. And soon, one day, we're going to be at the top of this MMA YouTube thing. I'm telling you, my name will be known. The Mantem will be known. All right? So yeah, keep supporting. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that. I want to start streaming soon as well. So let me know down below if you want it. If you want to just interact with me. If you've got any questions to ask, just drop it all down there. And if you made money off my picks, please let your brother know. I need to know, boys. I want to know if I made you some money. Because I know I made me some money. Not loads, so I'm like, poquito. All right? Thank you, boys, for tuning in. I'll check on the Mantem later this week. Yeah, have a good one. Let's get hustling. Let's get grinding. See, I can't even say words right now. I'm tired. Peace.